Welcome back to another video. Currently getting ready to go for a bike ride with Zeus, rocking some U-Fit gear. This is another project I'm currently working on, but I'll tell you guys all about that later. And for now, let's get to the video.
What's up, guys? So as you can see, Zeus and I were about to go for a bike ride, but I did 30 days of 150 push-ups and crunches, and this video is gonna be about those results. And I gotta say, I was pretty impressed. I kind of surprised myself. And so in this video, I'm gonna be going over all that, but this is gonna be the start to my physique transformation pretty much, because I haven't had the opportunity to focus on my physique since the last year or so. It's been recovery and I haven't been able to just really grind it out because I got in a motorcycle accident over a year ago. That was 6 months of rehab. I had a chunk taken out of my leg. So again, that was 6 months of rehab there. Got the hair transplant, so I'm not wearing hats and sweating at the gym, so I decided to do stuff at home, body weight stuff. And so in this video, like I said, we're gonna go over the progression and everything I did, and I'm gonna give you the recommendation on how to do, obviously, a proper push-up and crunch, being I was a certified NASM personal trainer. So before we get to this bike ride, let's get into that form.
Gotta shout out the elephant in the room here. Obviously you can see my scar from my motorcycle accident, which I didn't intend for, but I'm not just gonna go throw on sweats so I can show you guys how to do a proper crunch. But obviously I've been through a lot in this past year and it's been tough, but we have to persevere even through the hard times, because I can't even imagine going through life and just giving up. Like, what kind of life would that be? So all you guys out there watching, don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing through even the hardships. But for the crunch, how to do a proper crunch. So as you can see here, I do a quick brief pause at the top where my elbows touch my knees, and I really squeeze my abs for a quick brief second. And I'm also staring at the ceiling, and I'm not pulling at my neck or head with my hands. I just have my hands at the side of my head. So that way I don't run into any sore neck issues later on. And now for the push-ups. So here you can see I'm going all the way up, but you really don't need to. You could do partial reps. I think it's important to change it up, even with repetitions, how many you do, the tempo. It's great to change it up. But here's just a side view of me going up all the way, keeping my core nice and tight. And as you can see here, I have my elbows in, and a lot of people, they do say to keep your elbows in, which in return will put less tension on your shoulders. Same thing as I just said, change it up. If you bring your elbows out and your elbows are to your sides like this, that's just gonna put more tension on your shoulders and your chest, which you can change it up, but if you're looking to do a lot of repetitions, I'd say keep your elbows in. Now let's take a look at the man who inspired me to do 150 push-ups and crunches for 30 days without any rest. Figured, hey, if Herschel Walker can do thousands of push-ups and crunches, I should be able to do 150 crunches and push-ups every day.
So I started doing push-ups and sit-ups during commercials as I was watching TV, and started doing about, sometimes 2,000 push-ups, 3,000 sit-ups, 1,500 pull-ups, dips, or 1,000 dips, and different things like that. And I started creating different hand positions for all that, and then I learned that that can work you out.
All right, let's go for a bike ride.
Just before you saw me with a hat on, and so that's only because if I'm out in the sun for a long time, or if I'm not doing anything too tedious or a lot of exercise, I'll throw it on just real quick. But also my head, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get a little self-conscious because it's like completely bald up there almost from this hair transplant, and it's still in the healing process. So ultimately I'm not trying to wear the hat for too long, which is what you got right now. And damn, I gotta tell you, when doing those drone shots, that was a challenge, because this guy back here has an agenda of his own. It wasn't easy, let me tell you that. And it's gotten a little too hot, so I put Zeus in my backpack right here. and so I can go a little faster. I get them off the ground where I take them with a leash, and then I go ahead and just put them in my backpack, as you see right here. You enjoy the ride, Zeus? Yeah. Alright, so obviously Herschel Walker is a different animal. He's literally a beast. And so I'm 30 years old right now, and he was in his, what, high school years, leading up to high school, very young age, probably eating a shit ton and able to work out every day. I think he did like thousands of push-ups and sit-ups every day, which if I did that 30 years old without taking any breaks, having torn my chest, all of those issues, it wouldn't be a good formula. Now keep in mind, guys, I was very strict during this 30 days on my diet as well, so I can't cheat you guys there. So I was strict on my diet, and I was strict on these push-ups and sit-ups for the full 30 days.
All right, so I gotta say, within just 30 days doing push-ups and crunches, I was pretty impressed with the amount of fat that I burned. My muscular endurance also slightly went up, which allowed me to do a couple extra repetitions at the end of the 30 days. I'd say overall my muscular strength, that's debatable as far as it going up or down. But I do have to mention, as a past certified NASM personal trainer, if you're constantly just training your chest and abs without doing your back, your chest is gonna slowly overpower your back and pull your shoulders forward, giving you bad posture. So to avoid that, make sure you guys also train your back, doing rows, pull-ups, whatever you gotta do to avoid that. But if you like this video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. I do post self-development content, financial intelligence content, all the things to help you guys live your best life. So if you want to follow this fitness journey, because it's just starting, if you want to follow the hair progression, because that was pretty much just done, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.